All right, so my name is Jake. I'm sitting here with David Coles, who is one of the first students to go through Project Hometown, starting in, I don't recall if it was the first or second Project Hometown class.
It was first project.
It was the first Project Hometown class. We've run two now. And so David was selected to do one of the websites that we're working on, and that was Serenity Gardens. So, David, before we kind of get into the whole website part, why don't you tell me a little bit about the training? How did you like it? How fast was it?
So the training was pretty fast paced, and I enjoyed being able to go faster, and overall I think it was a really good experience, and including you also taught us how to market websites, how to all the others, backbone, Google ads, special plugins, but I really enjoyed the training.
Okay.
Thought it was sufficient.
Great. Yeah, so really the primary function of the class is to teach students the most in-demand technology skills, one of which is the ability to create a WordPress website and know how to navigate the back end of a WordPress website. With that, what I was able to do is kind of squeeze in some SEO, which is search engine optimization, as I was teaching how to work on WordPress. So I'm glad you enjoyed that. We're able to pick up on that. And so the class was 4, maybe 5 weeks long. Do you feel like that was a good amount of time? Was it too long, too short? How did you feel about that?
I feel that was the perfect amount of time.
Okay.
It taught me all I needed to know.
Okay, great.
And then the rest is all learning as you go.
Excellent. Okay, and so the process that we taught in class and that you have now gone through to build a website, did you find that process, was it cumbersome, was it simple, enjoyable? How would you describe going through start to finish now that you've done it?
Start to finish, it was pretty accurate to how we learned.
Okay.
It was actually really accurate from what we learned. I don't think there was very much different in class.
Great, so I guess to go over, we learned how to set up the host, we downloaded WordPress onto the host, and then a theme onto WordPress. And those are the three primary things that we work in as we build out the website. And of course, David had the opportunity to talk to the Project Hometown client we pulled on board, which was Serenity Gardens, and actually have some discussions with the client, which is a totally different skill set in itself, but one that you were able to get some experience doing. How did you like doing that? Just kind of being able to have that back and forth conversation, understand what the client wants. Was there any challenge there, or did you really like it?
No, it was a first for me, and it went way smoother than I expected. And it was nice to actually be able to be there and see what they're thinking, and see what their ideas were and walk them through it, and give me a really good grasp on what they wanted.
Yeah, great. Awesome. And so I think because the fact that David was able to really talk directly with Serenity Gardens, and we had very little back and forth. We delivered almost a perfect site the first time, and after a follow-up meeting, we had some very minor changes to make, so that was really, really good on your part, David. So also throughout this program, obviously you were a high school student, you're now in college. And so we try to support you as a company who does this often. So did you feel like you had ample support to complete the task in a way that wasn't too overwhelming or stressful?
No, it was, I got to come in here, and it was, I had you to help me, of course, anytime I needed it. But overall it was just easy to come in, do what I needed to do, and then I could be flexible with it at the same time.
Right.
With my schoolwork.
And so I guess as we're kind of wrapping up, I want to make sure that that we let everyone know that you really were the one who completed the whole website. I mean, you got the CMS started, you got the theme installed, you built out all the pages, moved the content over, grabbed images. Do you feel like, you know, in a scale of total autonomy and none at all, was it a good combination of you kind of being in control and just having me help you if you, say, ran into a roadblock? Can you just kind of explain how you felt about that, or what your experience was like going through that?
Yeah, I feel that through the whole process, I was able to be on my own and learn as I go. And then when you were there, I had your help whenever you were there.
Okay. Great. And finally, I mean, so Serenity Gardens, just so everyone knows, they've had a website for several years. It was not well maintained to the degree that it actually went down, and it was just completely gone off the internet for several weeks while we were just building the new one. So the timing was pretty serendipitous that we were halfway done with the site when it kind of finally quit on Serenity Gardens. But David, can you explain in what areas do you feel the website has been improved upon?
It's now online. Of course,
Yeah.
Now it's we've made it more what's the word, smooth.
Well, I mean, just from kind of,
Well, we've made it more functional.
yeah, functional.
Prior it wasn't very functional, didn't have the information it needed, and it was outdated.
Yeah.
And now we have all that fixed and updated, and it looks clean and
Yeah.
easy to use.
So yeah, not only did we give it a facelift, but we were also able to do the competitor research, see what some of the other people in the same market are doing to have a great website, and use that information to build a similarly great website.
Yeah.
Great. So do you have anything else you want to add about the whole experience? How you feel about what we're able to do here?
Overall, I enjoyed it. It was a great jump into the industry.
Good. All right. Well, awesome. Again, I'm Jake. I'm one of the instructors at Project Hometown. I'm here with David Coles, who just successfully created a website from scratch, and we're now helping a local business be found online. So, great job, David.
So thank you.
Easy peasy, right?
Yeah.